Labor Day weekend is here, and it's been a blockbuster summer at the movies and on streaming. And now, as we head into fall, Will Ganss is right here to help us kick off the weekend with a special edition of...
Yeah,
wow. That was a risk, by the way.
It really was.
The big pause.
It's like a nice dramatic pause. All right, let's start things off with the streaming options.
Yes, okay, so I want to start up with something for the whole family. Sketch is a PG-rated thriller for the whole family about what happens when a girl's sketches of monsters and fantastical creatures start to come to life when her sketchbook falls into a pond with powers. It co-stars Tony Hale from Veep and Darcy Carden from The Good Place. Has 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, you can rent it now on Amazon Prime Video. I watched it yesterday, and I call it a thriller because it's very suspenseful. Like, the suspense build from when you know these things are starting to come to life to when they finally start affecting the family. It's fun. It's a fun watch.
I like the Pond of Powers.
Yes.
Pond of Powers, indeed. Or if your For You page has been filled with Team Conrad versus Team Jeremiah content, that might be a sign to start watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. This is a show based on the Jenny Han book series about a girl named Belly, which is short for Isabel, who vacations at the same beach house every summer and begins to fall in love with not one, but two brothers. The moody, complex, and brooding older brother Conrad and the golden retriever-style younger brother Jeremiah. We're a few weeks away from the series finale, so now might be the perfect time to start binging to keep up with the online discourse. I was talking
golden retriever style?
Yes, which, by the way, is you for the record.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It's an optimist, someone who's a lot of energy, fun stuff like that.
I'm going to have to Google that during the break.
It's a good thing.
What
It's a
does
good
that
thing.
mean?
I can attest that one is very bingeable. But
Yes.
okay, if you want to check out something that's more full-length feature, what should we be looking at?
All right, on the big screen, Austin Butler has swapped out his Elvis outfit for bruises and bloody knuckles in the violent crime comedy from Darren Aronofsky. It's called Caught Stealing. Darren Aronofsky is the director behind The Black Swan and The Wrestler. Austin plays a bartender with a tragic past who volunteers to watch his neighbor's cat while he's away, which is fine until thugs show up intent on finding that neighbor. It's a New York City grimy, bloody adventure co-starring Zoe Kravitz and Regina King. It's not for the squeamish, but it's a fun big screen flick to check out this weekend. I had a good time at the theater with that one. Or a much more demure and mindful whodunit arrives on Netflix this weekend in The Thursday Murder Club. It's about a group of silver-haired sleuths, played in part by Helen Mirren and Pierce Brosnan, and other British legends who band together to solve a murder at their posh retirement community. Streaming now on Netflix.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so British. It's so British. In a good way. Complimentary.
Okay, you know I love my throwbacks.
Yes.
What you got?
All right, so before we get to throwbacks, are you guys a little chilly? Because, it's cold in here. There must be some clovers in the atmosphere. Guys, bring it on. Turn 25 years old this
That
week.
was a risk, too.
I know.
High risk.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union sharing on Instagram. Back then, I never would have imagined stepping into the East Compton Clover uniform would bring so many blessings. All I can say is keep bringing it because we'll be forever here for it. You can bring it on by rewatching Bring It On Prime or Apple TV. By the way, also celebrating a pop culture anniversary, Mary Poppins turning 61 this week. Julie Andrews, Dick Van Dyke, and the gang are streaming now on Disney+. If you were looking for an excuse to rewatch the movie that earned her Oscar, I mean, come on, she's practically perfect in every way.
Perfect in every way. Never need an excuse to go back and watch that one.
That's right.
Thank you, Will.